Alright, welcome back everybody. So we just came from a permadeath run of episode 1, which by the time this comes out I guess it's not really a spoiler, but we kicked ass, we took names, we beat episode 1 on hard permadeath, and because this was on my mind for the last couple days, and this should hopefully be a really quick stream, I thought why not, for shits and giggles, do a permadeath run of Lost Coast. Technically, this is its own standalone Valve game. This is not a mod. This is not like a demo Valve put out. This is on Steam as its own. I think it's still paid for. Release from Valve. So, because it's on Steam and it's official, I would say that this does count in like the lineup of games if you're doing a full Half-Life permadeath run. And so we're doing this, and it's one map. How long is this game? Yeah, it's one map. Should take us anywhere between half an hour, probably about half an hour. Yeah. This is unless I keep dying, but I don't expect to die. This should be pretty easy. And of course, as you can see, we're playing Life to Lost Coast. At least Lost Coast is legible. Yeah, it's one map. And as long I need to make sure that commentary is off. Okay. And we are on hard mode, in case you were wondering. And motion blur is off. I don't have any kind of like permadeath stats set up. Again, this is one map long. I don't think I need to set something up for that.
Hey, you there? Wait a minute now, aren't you? You are. You're that scientist chap, Friedman, Fishman. Am I right?
Oh
You're
man!
here to take on the Combine.
Classic Jim French.
Not sure what one man can do, but no other reason to visit St. Olga at a time like
God,
this.
that looks like
I'll take
favela
you
up
where
there.
they
You
made
kidding
their
me?
Base, or as far as I can, at any rate.
Okay. So that little like CSS prop over there, the little hanging clothing, and Fulbright flag apparently. Bro, imagine playing Lost Coast without comment. I know, it's a sin. I know. Maybe I'll do a permadeath run with commentary.
Here, now, let me just unlock this gate for you. Got the key right here. There we go. Get along now, laddie. Destroy that gun and no dawdling.
Man, this NPC is the coolest. Like, I think this is the first time they actually move away from using face maps.
Go on through, lad.
And they go with, I think that's all computer generated. I'm going to put the save here. I'm probably going to die maybe once or twice. So, I think that's a fair save. Now it's a fair save. Alright. By the way, pretty much most of this is like fresh on my mind still, so yeah, this is gonna be a pretty quick run, I think. Unless you know funny auto switch. Funny auto switch! Wow! Oh god, the FOV is like way close. Console's not even on. Never mind! Okay then. Console does not exist. Wow. Hell out of here. Wow, he took my health down. Oh! Wow, why did he pump the shotgun when I didn't even pull it out first? Okay, I'm playing like crap. But that doesn't make any sense. Like, I never shot the shotgun. So why did he, the first time he pulled it out, he pumped it? That doesn't make any sense. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, no, I'm not even messing with them. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. I don't know why that happened. Kind of Ricky Retardo, if you know what I mean. Okay. Fisherman was the first time they made a real human face from scratch. Yeah, exactly. Personally, I prefer the character models based on real people. I do too, 100%. See, the problem is you and I are in like a dying world here. Like, well, if you wanted to make money, we're in a dying world. Like, face maps, that's like all old school. Old tech. Most studios now just... Huh? They just throw on, you know, any computer-generated face map in. Which sucks, because if you want to learn the tricks of that trade, it's pointless, because it's not even a standard anymore. So, I mean, you can learn it as a hobby, yeah. But do people have the time to learn that kind of stuff as a hobby? With job and life getting in the way? Not always, you know? Thank God I learned some of my Photoshop stuff, you know, before I had, like, a serious, you know, full-time job. Okay. Should I clear out some of this stuff? Yeah. Just so I'm not flailing and tripping and falling on it. And I know no strats for this. Like, none. So, we'll see how that goes. I don't know of any skips or any funny things like that. Contact confirmed. Stop shooting. Whoa. Very generous of you. Sorry, friend. Oh, sad music. And random helicopter gunship. I don't know why they made that choice. Oh, yeah. The murals are amazing in this map. I love it. Hope these aren't relics by any means. Wow, perfect window. What? Where'd you come from? What in the world? Where are these guys? Dropping down from the what? Oh, that kind of sucked. Alright. That never works well. Oh, is he still not dead yet? Oh, okay. I was gonna say there. Alright, is the gauntlet over? The gantlet? Are there more guys that are gonna... Where could these guys... I guess I could drop down from there, but come on. Really? Really? Okay, don't get grab trapped. Nice! Don't know if it can still deflect shots. I think it can. Oh yeah, it can. Oh, that could have killed me. Wow, this is gonna be... almost... oh my god. It really is gonna be the first... maybe I shouldn't say anything, but... this will be the probably like the one and only time I do a permadeath run and I get it the first run. Again, I don't want to say anything just yet, but I guess if I fall out, it's not going to matter how much of that stuff I have. Unless I get flung off, which... oh, that's dangerous. Okay, now. Okay. Okay, now. Oh, thank God, brushes. Oh, sweet brushes, I could kiss you. Brushes that won't go anywhere. Even if they're really skinny like this, they're fine. Hey, old man! Hey, old man! I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna... what the fuck was that? Oh, there's nothing. Oh, God, another one. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Celebrate this victory with a feast. I hope you like.
Oh!
Hey, where you going? You're getting fuzzy around the edges. Well,
Oh!
I guess you got other places to be. Nice knowing ya.
If I wouldn't have gotten that health up there, I'm gonna answer my own question. Yes, it really does matter how much you have up there. If I would not have grabbed those things, I would have legitimately died. What the fuck? Wow. Oh my God. I was so cocky. The game was like, screw you. Here's a jump scare for you. Here's a damage jump scare. That looked really funny. But thank God it didn't kill me. Oh my God. Wow. That is insane. That is insane. Honestly, we should have saved the episode 2 footage for this. Because that was that was not no half an hour. That was 13 minutes. And 3 minutes of those, 4 minutes of those were the intros. So it was like a 10-minute run. Wow. That was a close one. I am so happy with this information. That was a... damn, that was close. If you have some... do Half-Life Source now? Oh... I don't know if I want to do Half-Life Source right now, because I just came off the wings of, like, the original Half-Life. Or Shift that is blue. I kind of want to save the blue shift and opposing force for when, well, that's if Sochin can do some changes with that. I don't know if that's possible or not. Apparently, there's a code base for blue shift and opposing force. Do another run with you know what? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? One more run. I've already beaten it. It was still attempt 1, but why not? It's Lost Coast. You're right. I gotta do commentary.
Hi, this is Gabe Newell.
Ah!
Welcome to the Lost Coast. In this tour, we're going to be talking about a new graphics technology we've been developing called High Dynamic Range,
How'd they do that?
or HDR. We'll also be giving you some insight into the design and production challenges we faced during the construction of the Lost Coast. First, a quick explanation of the commentary system. To listen to a commentary node, put your crosshair over the floating commentary symbol and press your use key. To stop the commentary, put your crosshair over
Oh,
the
things are back to
node
normal.
and press your use key again. Some commentary nodes may take control of the game for the purpose of showing something.
Oh, he knows. Now he
In these
knows.
cases,
Now he
simply
knows.
Pressing your use
Sorry,
key
Gabe.
will stop the commentary.
With conventional rendering, seen here on the left, if something on the screen is 20% reflective, like the wet sand, then the maximum reflected brightness can only be 20% of the maximum brightness of your monitor. HDR's more accurate simulation of light ensures that the sun's reflection on this wet sand appears as it would in the real world, which could potentially use 100% of the maximum monitor brightness. HDR uses bloom to simulate light that is beyond 100% of a monitor's maximum brightness.
Node, the spy. Node. Please let me know what you think.
The process of building characters in Half-Life 2 taught us many things. By the end, we believed we'd figured out a more effective process for designing and constructing characters. This fisherman is the first character we built using that process. Design-wise, the fisherman was focused on
he's got some
showcasing
old man
HDR
stank going on.
and the way light falls on human skin. The highlights on his forehead and nose are good examples of specularity on human skin. You can see how the wrinkles on his cheeks and around his eyes are an example of how we can use normal maps to add depth. Production-wise, the fisherman was built using a similar process to the rocks you saw on the beach. We model the 3D character at a very high detail, then extract much of the physical information and store it in the textures.
Hey, you there? Wait a minute now, aren't you? You are.
He's barely looking at me.
Freedman, Fishman, am I right? You must be
The
here
process
to
of
take
building
on the
characters in Half-Life 2
no,
taught us
Sure
many
what one man
things.
can do, but no other reason to visit St. Olga at a time like this.
Oh, we're gonna do Half-Life... Wait, Half-Life 2 Gold Source?
I'll take
What?
you to where they made their base, or as far as I can, at any rate.
How did they do that, by the way? So, I get that... So, wait, is all the level geometry rendered, but they just put that in front of it?
Come on, then. Here we go. What'd that gull ever do to you?
I didn't know he reacted to that. That's cool. Of course, that means I've never wanted to shoot in-game birds before. He's like, he's not even saying anything. He's just done with my shit. I love it.
Water presents us with a lot of rendering challenges. In fact, we have to render the scene 3 times. Once for the refraction of what's under the water, once for the reflection of everything above the water, and once from the player's view. You can see the reflection and refraction scenes in the 2 small windows on screen. In the refraction, we calculate per pixel how much water you're looking through to do a volumetric underwater fog to simulate particulate matter. For our full HDR solution, we had to go through the entire engine and modify every bit of code that calculated light and color. For example, these water reflection and refraction renderings had to be improved to support the full range of contrast values.
Gary McTaggart sounds like mini Gabe Newell. Am I the only one that's been thinking that? He also sounds like he's really just, like, done.
Here, now, let me just unlock this gate for you.
Like any of that matters.
Got the key right here.
Any of the ammo, I mean. Can I skewer a bird?
There we go. Get along now, laddie. Destroy that gun and no dawdling.
Holy shit.
Get going.
Can't unhear Bill and Fisherman voice lines. There's a way Jim French probably already recording for Left 4 Dead, but Valve also asked him to. Yeah, it's classic Jim French, man. But I can't unhear him out of Gunman Chronicles, and he definitely wasn't recording at that point. Stealth mode, 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 stealth mode. What? What? You're not supposed to die? Goodbye, friend. Fuck you, friend. Wow. Alright, any useful nodes? Become ragdoll? Oh no.
The area you're currently entering is called the Cliffside Arena. We were particularly happy with the vertical cliffside in Half-Life 1, and regretted that we
Stealth
didn't
mode
iterate further
100.
on that concept in Half-Life 2. Vertical space allows us to force the player to deal with threats from above and below. We find that players focus their view on the direction they're traveling, so by using a cliffside and having the player ascend it, we ensure that the player will look up and be prepared for enemies. If the player's path was to move past
this has been a long time coming.
It would be unlikely he would notice soldiers rappelling down from above. And dying from unknown threats never feels fair.
I hope he's down there at the end. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was always enabled. I think it is, because I haven't taken damage.
One of the features of our HDR solution is dynamic tone mapping. The easiest way to think about dynamic tone mapping...
The courtyard in front of
I don't care.
is a space we call an arena. Arenas are built to hold the player for a period of time, and usually contain combat or some other challenge. They often have multiple entry points for enemies, along with a gate of some kind to prevent the player moving on, until the challenge
Someone will see that in
completed.
10 years.
In this case,
And they'll be
the arena
really
is free
happy.
of enemies until the player solves a puzzle and triggers an alarm. This is a method that allows the player to explore the arena and get a sense of its space before being forced to fight in it. It adds a sense of uneasiness to the player, who's expecting to be attacked now that they've reached the goal set for them at the start of the map. The break in the action here is also a crucial part of the level's pacing. It allows the player to recover and explore the world a little after being attacked on the way up the cliffside.
Yes.
The source engine supports a wide variety of shaders. The refraction shader on the window here requires us to copy the scene to a texture, refract it, and then apply it to the window surface. To fully support HDR, every shader in the engine needed to be updated. So this refraction shader was improved to support the full range of contrast. If you viewed the sun through this window, it would be refracted correctly.
Is that a challenge? Whoa! That is kind of cool.
We wanted to transition from a bright...
Hey! Viktor Antonov! Hey! Oh, dude! Man, Viktor Antonov! Like, Dishonored! And, you know, he was like the lead designer of Half-Life 2's, like, building and style. Oh, dude, Viktor Antonov, man. Cool guy.
Unlit and built ages ago. They provide a great backdrop. Churches are great dramatic spaces.
Again! Wow!
Naturally with extremes of darkness and brightness, which makes them a great showcase for HDR. Gothic churches are the sober monochromatic spaces that you've seen in almost every horror movie or game. Byzantine churches, on the other hand, are very colorful and have a large variety of materials. We wanted that color and material variety to show off our HDR reflections.
Our games are filled with things we call gates, which are essentially just challenges that the player must overcome to drive the experience forward. We used a puzzle here since the player has been through combat and exploration.
Oh, they're feeling kind of cheeky.
When we design challenges,
That's cool.
we try to ensure that the player's goal and the action required by the player are both fun. It's not hard to create interesting goals for the player, like stopping this machine from shelling the nearby village, but the action required by the player to solve the challenge needs to be fun as well. So instead of something menial, such as hitting an off switch, the player gets to use physics to jam the gun's mechanism and cause it to break.
Viktor Antonov sang a song and then he left, so that sucks. Oh, I do take damage. Oh, this whole time I thought I was in God mode. Okay. Well, never mind. Sorry, buddies.
We wanted to transition from a wide open space into a tighter closed one to showcase HDR's dynamic tone mapping.
Oh, you want some too?
We also
Oh,
want to focus on
oh
contrasting
no!
elements in our
Oh,
settings, like ancient human architecture and futuristic combined technology. A monastery fit these requirements
Awesome.
perfectly. Monasteries are generally isolated, unlit, and built ages ago. They provide a great backdrop for the contrasting combined technology. When we build fictional settings, we try to ground them by basing them off a real-world location. We use this location as a design constraint that forces a logical consistency behind the art choices.
he sounds Russian. I'll give him that.
The source engine
Oh no, that's one. Oh, that's one I can't abuse. Okay, wait.
We wanted to transition from a bright, wide open space into a tighter, closed one to showcase HDR's dynamic
I can just
tone
imagine like the look
We
on
also
their
like to
faces
focus on
as they see
contrasting
Gordon running
elements
for the
in our
nearest
settings,
node.
like ancient
Like, no, no,
human
no, no, no.
architecture and futuristic combine technology. A monastery fit these requirements perfectly.
He's not Russian?
Monasteries are generally
Polish?
isolated, unlit, and built ages ago. They provide a great backdrop for the contrasting combine technology. When we build fictional settings, we try to ground them by basing them off a real-world location. We use
He's
this
like, oh
location
shit,
as a
not
design
again.
constraint that forces a logical consistency behind the art choice.
This is evil.
The courtyard in front of you is a space we call an arena. Arenas are built to hold the player for a period of time and usually contain combat.
Oh no,
with
they've
some other
learned.
elements.
They've
They
learned.
often have multiple entry points for enemies, along with a gate of some kind to prevent the player moving on until the challenge has been completed. In this case, the arena is free of.
We wanted to
Viktor, save
transition
me.
from a bright, wide open space into a tighter, closed one to showcase HDR.
The lad actually did.
We also
He
like
did
to
it. He
focus
did
on
save me.
contrasting elements in our settings, like ancient human architecture and futuristic combine technology. A monastery fit these requirements perfectly. Monasteries are generally isolated, unlit, and built ages ago. They provide a great backdrop for the contrasting combine.
This marks the end of the Lost Coast tour. This has been an experiment on our part to This marks the end of the Lost Coast tour. This has been an experiment on our part to see if our community would find it interesting to learn more about our development process. As always, we're interested in your feedback. I can be reached at gaben, G-A-B-E-N, at valvesoftware.com. If people like this, we keep producing this kind of content for all of our games. Thanks for listening. This marks the end of the Lost Coast tour. This has been an experiment on our part to see if our community would find it interesting.
Wow! Wow! It
We
pushed me.
wanted to
It pushed
transition
me
from a bright,
towards
wide
the
open
pole.
space into a tighter, closed one to showcase HDR's dynamic tone mapping.
You saw that, right? Like,
Contrasting
it was
elements
only
in
pushing
our
me in
settings,
one direction.
Ancient human architecture and futuristic combine technology. A monastery fit these requirements perfectly. Monasteries are generally isolated, unlit, and built ages ago. They provide a great backdrop for the contrasting.
This marks
Oh yes, this smarts. I'm gonna see you despawn. There it is. Are we good?
This marks the end of the Lost Coast tour. This has been an experiment on our part to see if our community would find it interesting to learn more about our development process. As always, we're interested in your feedback. I can be reached at gaben, G-A-B-E-N, at valvesoftware.com. If people like this, we'll keep producing this kind of content for all of our games going forward. Thanks for listening.
And have fun.
We wanted to transition from a
No,
bright,
Viktor.
wide-
Can you imagine if like he ever like watched? If you just happen to like click on my stream and watch it, and just see all the stupid
We
shit I'm
wanted to
doing.
transition
Viktor,
from a
I mean,
bright, wide open
Viktor and Gabe, like, that'd be so dumb. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know nothing.
The Source engine supports a wide variety of shaders. The refraction shader. The Source engine supports a wide variety of shaders. The refraction shader on the window here requires us to.
Okay, now I'm just screwing around. That's it.
We
I'm
wanted
done.
to transition from a bright, wide.
You know, I
want
wanna see how far I can get, though. Hold
Churches
on.
are great dramatic spaces.
Hold
They're
on.
often lit naturally.
One more
with
time.
extremes of
One more time.
darkness
I
and
just want to see how far I
brightness,
can
which
get.
makes them a great
Rocket
showcase
jumping.
for HDR. Gothic churches are the sober, monochromatic spaces that you've seen in almost every horror movie or game. Byzantine churches, on the other hand, are very colorful and have a large variety of materials. We wanted that color and material variety to show off our HDR reflections.
I love how this opens just regardless. Alright, let's do it. Ah! Okay, that's it. We're done. We're done.
Wanted to
We're done. I can't type disconnect in console. Hold on.
transition
Hold on. Hold that thought.
from a bright, wide-open space into a tighter, closed one to showcase HDR's dynamic tone mapping. We also like to focus on contrasting elements in our settings,
It's been a long time coming.
like ancient human architecture and futuristic
He's dead. He is absolutely dead.
technology. A monastery fit these requirements perfectly. Monasteries are generally isolated, unlit, and built ages ago. They provide a great backdrop for the contrasting combine technology. When we build fictional settings,
Oh no, he's feeling pain! He's feeling pain! No, fisherman, watch out for that! Watch out for that rock! Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wow, he cannot trip. He cannot trip and fall. Be gone. Oh, so that's how they did it. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, let's open over. Okay, we're done. We're now done. I am now just wasting everybody's time. We're done. Alright, well, there you go. Lost Coast done in, like, 10 minutes. He has no ragdoll? Wow, are you kidding me? Subhuman. Doesn't even have ragdoll. Not even a human. Alright. That is it. That is all I have planned for you guys tonight. Lost Coast wasn't even planned. I just planned to do episode 1. But I think Lost Coast is a happy little accident. Source test permadeath? No more. My throat is getting kind of chuffed, and I need to try and get some sleep. It's now 3 a.m. So I will be doing that. What's this? What do we got? What is this? In a surprising twist, the Renegadist is playing Half-Life 2. Oh, that's classic. Yeah, I definitely want to get a little extra sleep tonight so I can wake up and do the same thing I mentioned earlier, which is sit around and do nothing all day and then stream at night. So shout-outs to the virus for allowing me to be sick enough to call in, but not sick enough to not do any streams. And tomorrow, I don't know what we're doing. Maybe we'll do some Indiana Jones tomorrow. Maybe we'll start episode 2. Maybe we'll start Blue Shift. It really all depends. So we will see. I will let you guys know on the Discord kind of what's going on, and we'll figure it out then. But yeah, like we only have. I don't count Half-Life Source as a Source game. I know it totally is. I guess I wouldn't say that. I would say I don't count it as an official mainline entry for Half-Life 2. Like episode 2 is pretty much the last one. Half-Life Source is kind of a fun gimmick. So we will be doing Half-Life Source though. In fact, I might want to do Half-Life Source after we beat Blue Shift. Because Half-Life Source, I think, is a gift that's going to keep giving. So I'd rather have that be, like, the very last, like, thing I do. That's Half-Life related. You can hear it in my voice. It's pretty rough. So, that is it. So, shout-outs to everybody who stuck around for the Episode 1 run and the Lost Coast run. That is 2 runs done in one night. That is a new record, and that's Lost Coast is the first record I've done that's been, like, we beat it in one run. I'll never have that happen again, I'll guarantee it. Yeah, I'll let you guys know what we're doing tomorrow night, if anything, and for the rest of the week. But until then, you guys stay easy, keep it cool, and I will see you next time. Fuck the outro. Oh, one more thing. I still have not added Cobble's donation to the list. I will be doing that before the next stream. That is a promise. Okay, see you guys next time.